So I'm expecting you to do number 5 by yourself. This question, which are the following, is the question of the line that passes through point 4 minus 1 and has a slope of 2. Alright, so that's for you. Now we're going to solve question number 1 here. Question number say, which of the following equations represent a line that is parallel to the line with equations y equal to 1 over 2x plus 5 and contains the point minus 2 1 over 2. First of all, when the lines are parallel, they have exactly the same slope. So the slope of this is minus 1 over 2. Okay, this is because this is written in point intercept slope form. So minus 1 over 2 is the slope. Now if it contains the point minus 2 1 over 2, then this is x and this is y. You can easily use your point slope form, but the best thing to use here is to use your point slope form. So remember, the point slope form is y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. So if their intercepts if their slopes are the same, we're only going to use this. Okay, since their slopes are the same, so I'm going to put minus 1 over 2 here as the slope, minus 1 over 2 as the slope, and x minus, now what is x1 here? X1 is minus 2, so you put minus 2, so plus 2. Okay, and y minus 1, y minus y1, that is y minus 1 over 2. So you have y minus 1 over 2. Okay, so everything is kind of fraction here. Trying to take off the fraction, you have to multiply everything by 2. And to multiply everything by 2, you shift this upward here, move this up here, and let's multiply everything by 2 here. So multiply everything by 2, you're gonna get I'm writing it here, 2y minus 1, because if you multiply this by 2, you're gonna get 1, equal to, multiply this by 2, you're gonna get minus 1, equal to minus 1 into x plus 2, and that's it. You're done multiplying by 2. Okay, and then expand this, you're gonna get 2y minus 1 is equal to minus x minus 2. Okay, and let's solve that. Minus x minus 2, let's solve that. Rearrange that. You have 2y, move minus x to the other side, you have plus x, 2y plus x is equal to, move minus 1 to the side, you have minus 2 plus 1, minus 2 plus 1, minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, so you have 2y plus x is equal to minus 1, and the only thing that fits that is this one, x plus 2y plus 2. This is addition is commutative. 2y plus x same thing as x plus 2y, so equal to minus 1. That's your answer there, B. Let's move on to the next one. Here we have a question, which of the following. So here we have a question, which of the following equations represent a line that passes through 7, 6 and is parallel to the x-axis. Now this is the x-axis going this way. Remember, this is the x-axis, and anything that's parallel to the x-axis is defined by y. Anything that is horizontal, anything that's horizontal is defined by y equal to something. Then anything that is vertical is defined by x equal to something. Okay, vertical lines at 90 degrees, horizontal lines are this way. Now for it to be parallel, we're saying two lines. This is a line, this is the line, and this is the x-axis, so it's parallel to it. That means it doesn't have any slope, because a straight line, it's just a straight line, so it's y equal to something. So we have to find out which of them. And actually look at this. If you have a straight line and it passes through the point 7,6, x is 7. Since x is 7, but y equal to 6, okay, and so we say that it is defined, if it's horizontal like this, is defined by y equal to something. So whatever point it passes through, y equal to 6, so it's passing through the point y equal to 6. okay, and that's why we use it. Now if it was parallel to the y-axis, if a line is parallel to the y-axis, this is the y-axis, so any line that's parallel to the y-axis, it's also standing this way, and it is defined by x because it is vertical. Remember, vertical is defined by x equal to something, y horizontal is defined by y equal to something. So if it was parallel to the y-axis, we'll be saying x equal to 7. That would be our answer, x equal to 7 if it was parallel to the y-axis. But since it's parallel to the x-axis, we are using y equal to 6, and that's it. Now let's go to the next one. This question here, which of the following equations represent a line that passes through -4, 1 and is parallel to the y-axis? Now if it's parallel to the y-axis, remember what I said, if it's parallel to the y-axis, it is just like this. This is parallel to the y-axis this way, and it is defined by x. If it's parallel, if it is a, because this is parallel to the y-axis, is a vertical line, and vertical lines are divided by x equal to something. So what is the value of x? This is x and this is y, so the value of x is -5, so x equal to -5, that is our answer, since it's alright. Let's go to the next one. Here we have a question: a line passes through the point -1/2 and 5, b, and is parallel to the graph of the equation 5 for x minus 2y equal to 13. What is the value of b? So the line passes through these 2 points, this and this. So if you actually do the slope of these 2 points, you're going to get the slope here. I remember the slope of the equation, okay, the slope of the equation is when you arrange it. You have to arrange it first, keeping y equal to mx plus c. Whatever comes as the coefficient of x is your slope. So we're going to do that. The first thing we do is to get the slope. So this is, let's call this y2 y1 x2 x1. So we have b minus 2, that's y over 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1 will give you 5 plus 1, and that's 6. So we have b over -2. Actually, that's the slope m over 6. b minus 2, that's the slope m. So from y equal to mx plus c, we're going to just substitute m into it, and we have b minus 2 over 6. b minus 2 over 6 plus c, mx plus c. Now from this formula, let's solve this out. Let's make y subject to formula there. This one, you'll get 4x minus 13 is equal to 2y. Move it to the side. So if you divide everything by 2, you have 4 over 2x, that's 2x. Let's not waste time. 2x minus 13 over 2. Everything divided by, that's equal to y. Alright, so you have that 2x minus 13 over 2. So you know that your c is 13 over 2, definitely, and it's parallel to the, because it's parallel. If it's parallel, they have the same slope. So whatever this 2x, so b minus 2 over 6 is this, okay? The c is this. So let's look at the let's equate that. B minus 2, no, there's an x here, forget there's an x here. So b minus 2 over 6 is equal to 2, and if you arrange that, 6 times 2 will give you 12. So b minus 2 equal to 12. So definitely your 12 is 14. Your b is 14. Okay, b is 14. Now remember what we did here. Try to recall what we did here. The first thing we did is, so because this line, it passes through this point, that means the slope, this is the slope, and we solved that because y2 y1 x2 x1, we did that here, and we got b minus 2 over 6. Now from y equal to mx from plus c, y equal to mx plus c, where this is m, because what we just solved it was m, the slope. So we'll drop the m there, b minus 2 over 6x plus c, y equal to that. Now this was the equation of the line, so we try to make y the separator formula so that we can have the form y equal to mx plus c. So when we did that, we made y separator formula, and it gave us 2x minus 13 over 2. So this is definitely the intercept, but this 2 here is the slope. So because the slope on this equation here was b minus 2 over 6, we equate it to the slope because the equations are parallel, means they're the same. So we have b minus 2 over 6 equal to 12, and that's how we got b equal to 14. Let's move to the next one, the last one. Here we have question number 5. It's saying the xy plane above line L is parallel to line M. What is the value of B? So this is it, line L and line M. So all you need to do, or I would like you to really solve this by yourself. Okay, since they're parallel to each other, you just simply look at this. Look at the slopes are equal. So all you need to do is the slope. So 3 minus 0, that's it. 3 minus 0 goes at those 2 points, and over 2 minus 0, so it's definitely 3 over 2. That's the slope. Okay, 3 over 2 is the slope. Now the slope of the other one is also equal, so they're just wanting you to equate them since the slope are the same. So you have minus 3 minus b, so minus 3 minus 3 minus b, minus 3 minus b. Okay, and or b minus 3, any of them you want to do. Let's try it. Let's make it b minus 3. That's the top point and its lower point. Let's just use the same point. So b minus 3, or b minus minus 3, so that's b plus 3. Okay, and over you have minus 4 and minus 1 here. Minus 4 minus minus 1. Minus 4 plus 1 is minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3. So you have b plus 3 over minus 3. So crisscross that. Minus 3 times 3 will give you minus 9, equal to 2b plus 6. Okay, 2b plus 6. You arrange this, you have 2b is equal to minus 9 minus 6. Minus 9 minus 6 will give you minus 15. So your answer is b equal to minus 7.5. Minus 7.5. That doesn't make sense. I think we need to find that, solve that properly again. I think there's a problem where we're solving this. Let's do that one more time. I think it's like a point error when it comes to signs. So we said 3 over 0, that's 3, minus 0, that's 3, and 0 minus 2. Okay, yeah, this is minus 2. 3 over minus 2. This is negative. Okay, 3 over minus 2, so negative slope. That's why, that's what the problem. And then b plus 3 minus 4 minus minus 1, minus 4 plus 1, so this is correct. So let's crisscross it again. Minus 3 times 3 minus 9 equal to b plus 3, that's minus 2b, and minus 2 times 3 is minus 6. This makes no sense now. So minus 9 plus 6 is equal to minus 2b. Minus 9 plus 6 is minus 3. Okay, this is minus 3. Minus 3 equal to minus 2b, so that makes more sense now. That's minus 3 equal to minus 2b, so b is definitely 1.5. b is 1.5. 1.5, and it's positive. Why did that one did not make much sense is because b is in this region, y is positive, so b has to be positive, and that's how I know. Okay, so since we have that now, since we have done that, I would have liked you to solve the other one, solve number 6 by yourself. I'm just going to highlight how you go about it, and then you solve it by yourself. The test question is coming, the test 3, and that one is totally on you. Here, number 6 says, in the xy plane above, if line YL is perpendicular to line T, what is the value of A? Now remember, for perpendicularity, something is perpendicular. Let's just do it together. One last one. y said that if the line L is perpendicular to this one, so whatever you get as a slope here will be the inverse, the negative inverse of the other. Okay, so let's get the slope here. This is 4 minus 2, so that's 4 plus 2, that's 6 over minus 1 minus a, minus 1 minus a, that's it. That's the slope here. Okay, then what is the slope here? The slope here is 2 and 1 like that, so 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 is 1 plus 3, that's 4 over minus 2 to minus 4, 2 times minus 4, 2 minus 4, that's 2 minus 4 is 2 plus 4, that's 6, 4 over 6, so we have 4 over 6, or 2 over 3. Now remember that m, this is m, equal to the negative inverse of the other one, minus 1 over m2. Okay, negative inverse of the other one. So you just have to make the negative, you have to make the negative inverse of 4 over 6. So first of all, invert it. You have 6 over 4. Once you invert it, make it the negative, and that's your answer. Minus 6 over 4 is the slope of this one. Okay, so you have a minus 6 over 4. Now how can you do this? Crisscross it. You're gonna get minus 6 times 4 will give you 24. 24 is equal to minus b into minus 1 minus a. So you have minus b times minus 1 will give you b itself, that's plus b, and minus b times minus a will give you plus ab. Okay, minus 1 times this, b minus b into minus a, and minus plus ab. That thing is not b, sorry, it's 6. This is 6, sorry, this is 6. I wrote it funny. Minus 6 times minus 1 is 6. Okay, and then 6 times minus a is minus 6 times minus a is plus 6a. Yeah, so we have plus 6a. Okay, 24 minus 6 will give you 18. 18 is equal to 6a. So already a is equal to 3. A is equal to 3. Or is it? Let's do it again. Minus 6 times minus 1. Minus 6 times minus 1 is minus 6. Minus 6 times minus 1 is plus 6, and then minus 6 times minus a, plus 6a. Yeah, that's it. So 18 equals to 6a over 3. Yeah, that's correct. So a equals to 3, and that's it. 3 comma minus 2. Now that makes much sense because x is positive. Okay, so a equals to 3, and that's it.